There we go.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna.
Introduction.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Speech.
I'm just gonna say.
Speech.
Shut up. Let me tell you what. Like, I'm gonna call this out, but I'm gonna say. Okay, so this is Dereck, and when I point to each of you, say, and this is my name.
You know this is already recording.
Yeah, I can cut this out. They don't have to read all of it.
They don't have to read it.
They don't want to read any of it.
Shut up. Yeah.
This better be part of it.
I need
This
more
is gold.
I need more coolers for this
I
gold.
thought you said you didn't want to be sipping while you were doing it, and you're on your second.
Well, I gotta finish this one right now.
You really want another one?
Bring me the tequila. And there's a shot glass over there.
Where is it in the freezer?
witch.
It's in the fridge. Shot glass is on the counter there.
Shot glasses in the freezer.
Shot glass in my mouth.
That would probably break it because it's a little blood one. Anyone else want
Nope.
tequila?
I already had a bad choice of that.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. Name tomorrow.
More for me. All right, yeah, let's get on with the intro.
I'll take one actually.
We'll get on with it.
All right.
Hey, you gotta start, Tequila Boy. DJ Say.
Oh,
DJ Say.
shut up! I gotta start. I'm starting. Okay, so this is the first day of Anime North podcast. I am Dereck. I am here with.
John.
Jamie.
And Tim.
Cool. So, as if anyone in the world watches my other videos, they know Tim first appeared in Blast Chamber with Chris,
Yes.
and then again in Warframe.
Oh yeah.
John and I did a playthrough of Guardian Heroes, and Jamie is new.
I just appeared on Earth right now.
He just showed up. I'm sure he'll be in another video eventually. So we're gonna talk about our first day. That lineup really is. Oh, but this shot glass is really full now. I wasn't paying attention.
Read to the rim.
So okay, that lineup was super long, and I know John has a lot to get off his chest about the people ahead of us.
How long would you say it was?
The lineup?
Probably.
It wasn't
45 minutes.
45.
Freddy Krueger lied to us.
Yeah.
Freddy
Yeah,
Krueger.
but we also didn't see him right away.
Yeah, no,
Maybe an hour.
So,
Yeah, but he said from the point we were at, he's like, oh,
Yeah. 45 minutes. And then it
1 hour,
was
you
like
might as
10
well
minutes.
check
Once we were inside, we were done.
Oh
Because
yeah.
they had it set up really well inside. It wasn't
Yeah.
just one
Yeah,
continuous
it's pretty-
line. It was good feeder lines.
Yeah, it was really messy last year, so it took long. Well, we kind of cheated too, because
Yeah.
our buddy Josh was ahead in line. We just had him because we had all our.
Yeah, we
papers
haven't
ready.
been inside in a couple of years. Now.
Another thing that's a little out of context for people listening is Freddy Krueger. People have probably a strange image in their head because we called him that. He is a staff that works at the con. He has a face very similar to Freddy Krueger. That's why he has that nickname.
He is also known on many forums as Sweaty Pits, as apparently that's his defining trait.
Is it? Why is it not his Freddy Krueger face?
Apparently his
And
stench.
body.
I hope that poor guy doesn't hear this. He's a good worker, really. If he does
did
hear
a good
this.
job.
Yeah, he does a
Just
good
wasn't
job.
very good at estimating time.
He
that's
just
all.
looks. Yeah, he told us when we were in line. He said it would be like
Another 30 to 45 minutes.
yeah, and it was like maybe
20 from that
20
point.
Maybe 20 at max. It's
Yeah.
probably like 15.
But
No,
it felt like fucking eternity with those goddamn stupid Tim Horton man in front of us.
Yeah,
and his gang of assholes.
this.
What do they call him? The double hero?
I don't
double,
give a
yeah.
shit.
United
I just
the
want to
double,
light
double.
fire to him.
Yeah,
the
this-
one guy
this-
in the top hat looked like the most evil person I've ever met.
He didn't look
He-
evil. He just
Oh,
looked.
no.
He looked like the douchiest person.
No,
Oh,
the
yeah,
best
yeah.
part was the guy on the top hat with the razor headphones around his neck. Man, I hope you're listening to this, and I hope you fucking die. Anyways, he's like, "Oh, that was cool back
We'll
when."
call
Like,
him
you
Mr.
don't know
Try
what
Too
cool
Hard.
is.
Yeah, no, that double guy, like it wasn't really entirely his fault.
It wasn't him; it was his friends. But
Yeah.
still, I blame him too for
He
stopping
shouldn't
the
have been
line.
in line. Yeah,
Yeah, he
'cause, I mean,
had no reason to be in line. He had his stupid
His
asshole
friends
friends.
were, yeah, his friends
They had
were
his
there.
ticket.
They
No,
could
no,
have
no,
got his
'cause-
ticket for him.
It was really a lot of people's fault because when we were in line, people were saying no photos in the line, please, because they wanted to keep it going, and people kept insisting like, hey, stop photos, because it
Well,
was
he
just.
could have stepped out of it though. There was
Yeah.
plenty of room where he could have
He
stepped out of.
really could have done that too.
I'd say it was about a 50-50. his
I'd
fault.
say 75% his
Yeah.
friends' fault.
Despite not liking that about him, you have to admit, pretty clever costume. He put together a cardboard suit out of Tim Hortons like Timbit boxes and cups.
I sort of want
that
to
was
find
cool.
out where he works with Tim Hortons and just go there and like be an asshole to him.
Well, see, he's here at the con. We'll make a Molotov cocktail of what's left of my tequila, and there's no way he's getting out of that one.
Will you drink that? Let's go and pour all over the couch.
I gotta finish the Vex. I got booze in each hand here.
Ah.
do that and then
Do
the
that, yeah,
Vex.
chase
Oh
it with
yeah,
the
I
Vex.
want to chase it with the Vex.
So how was everyone's first day after the line?
I'm waiting to see if Dereck pukes.
No, I'm just making this face because I took it so fast that I dumped it all over my face.
Yeah, you're
There's
dribbling
a
pretty
drinking
good.
problem.
There's
That's
tequila all.
He used the trick shot.
I
glass.
literally, I don't have a tequila mustache. It's a full beard because it's spilled all over my face.
like a goatee.
It's because I filled it up.
Bees?
These shot
Bees?
glasses actually hold more than a shot, and I filled up to the top.
That shot is just how much? It's not
Yeah.
like an ounce or anything.
Thank you, sir. Jamie just brought me a towel.
Yeah.
Is it the one with eye marks on it from my eyeliner?
I think I used that one to dry my balls earlier.
Good.
Yeah,
Those black marks are from my
I
eyeliner.
dried my
They're from your
balls,
balls.
but not from after washing them. I dried the sweat off them, so it's nice.
Yeah, Derek uses this
fresh
for his
ball
face.
I really hope I wiped my makeup off with your ball rags. Because I'm sure that helped.
Yeah, get the
It's good for the
ball
pores.
juice right in the eye.
Yeah.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Another,
Little pink eye.
another thing about this year is we didn't see Bizarro Me so far, and
Last year we saw another person
A
looked
very
exactly like you.
convincing lookalike.
I think he was cosplaying as me.
I'm still
He might have
pretty
been.
convinced that you swapped with him when Jamie had come to get me and Tim to the next line. I'm pretty sure you're Bizarro
Maybe.
John.
I don't know.
So Bizarro John has not yet appeared in a video.
Also, no red Vegemon this year.
Yeah, no red Vegemon. That was nice.
That's a blessing.
Whatever she was called, like the costume.
I don't think she was in a costume. I think she was just wearing red, and
That
she was
was-
very red.
That
No,
was
she
her,
was wearing like face paint and stuff too. Like I'm
Nope,
That
that
was
was just her
Tanner,
face.
man. That's
not. Was
Tanner.
it? Yeah.
It was unfortunate.
She was a strange.
Was it even a
girl.
woman?
Huh?
Was it a
Who
woman?
knows?
No, it was a red Vegemon.
Yeah.
I don't. Digimon are genderless usually, unless it's specified in their design.
Well, that makes sense.
Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's all the stuff that really happened in the line.
Yeah, there weren't a whole lot of cosplayers in the line
Well, yeah,
as
because
usual,
no one,
just because it was
Well,
chilly.
we saw Daenerys.
Oh, Daenerys.
Daenerys.
Pregnant
Where are my
Daenerys.
dragons?
Who,
was- who then-
tried to check her dragon as a weapon.
Yeah, I just saw her in the weapons checkout line.
That was
The
interesting.
weapons
And
checkout line. It sounds like a checkout
Technically-
line, like in the
Technically, tiny dragons are a weapon.
blood in someone. I just like how he said like the weapon checkout line. It's like a checkout line at the grocery store where you like just check out weapons only.
I guess.
8 items are left.
Yeah,
I
no
guess
weapons only.
again, for people that don't go to Anime North, if you're carrying fake weapons or props that could be considered dangerous, you have to have them looked at before you are fully registered, I suppose. She tried to register her fake dragons as a weapon.
No, just one.
She just wanted someone to notice that she was there.
I'm Daenerys Stormborn.
Game of Thrones is really popular right now. Everyone will take pictures of it.
Nope.
But yeah, that the lineup wasn't as bad as it was last year.
Well, we also got there like at a.
Yeah, we were there at a good
We were
time.
there at a
Like if
good
we had
time.
been there at 4 for the registration line, it wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
But we weren't, so it's all good.
What did we do right after? We just came back here.
We
right?
went inside, we sat down, we waited for Jamie.
Oh, yeah,
and
wait
then
for
we
Jamie, 'cause Jamie
came
had
back
to
here and checked in and realized that there was only one bed.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was so.
I'm mixed
As
up.
you can tell, there's 4 of us, and we have a 1-bedroom hotel.
Stuff's getting kinky night.
Yeah.
1 bedroom, 1 bed hotel.
Yeah, we're all gonna have to pile onto that.
Let's play Who's in My Mouth.
It's everyone.
Everyone's a winner, especially John. Okay, so yeah, they send up 1 cot. They said they'd send up 2. They lied.
And they called and said, we don't have any more cots because we don't know how to book
What time did
hotels."
they call at?
Like 12:05 or something.
That's
I called them at
that's
10.
an impolite time to
Yeah.
call at
Well,
too.
You
Called them
should
5
have yelled
minutes
at them.
before that.
Yeah,
You should have yelled at them. Like, I was sleeping.
No, you're not, because you don't have the cot.
It's like I'm sleeping now. You should have called back immediately. What are you sleeping on?
It did call back pretty good.
I fell asleep on the floor, sim style. I couldn't get to a bed in time, and I just ran out of energy.
And he pissed the floor.
Oh,
Pissed
blue
the
puddle,
floor.
blue puddle, bring a mop.
Yeah, we did that, and then
Oh.
we just went straight to the dealer's room after that. Didn't we?
Yeah.
Before
Well, we
registration,
hung out here
drove
for a while.
around. Yeah.
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 Well, it was still pretty early because we left St. Catharines at like what 9:30.
Like,
And then had breakfast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
so
had breakfast.
we were
then-
out of St. Catharines
Then
then.
we had to find an
Quarter
LCBO and get groceries, snacks, and stuff.
I almost got
bathing
lost
suits.
in the grocery store as well because I've seen countries that were smaller than that.
Yeah, it was a big grocery store.
Big superstore.
We got some
Yeah,
swimming
nice,
trunks
nice,
to go
nice.
swimming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
swimming.
The pool closes at 10, which
Yeah.
is nuts because we don't we didn't really even get back to the hotel till 10.
These
Yeah.
guys didn't even tell me there's a pool until like today. Oh, there's a pool.
Mhm.
You should just assume there's a pool.
And that's why we went to
I
get you
think
swimming
it's
trunks.
safe to assume every hotel has a pool. I think that's just a thing.
There's one in the area that doesn't.
There you go. I didn't know. I thought
The
this.
Radisson doesn't have a pool.
I thought this place sounded fake and rapey. I'm not going to lie. I messaged Jamie. I was like, "What hotel are we staying?" He's like, "The Sandman." I'm like, "Okay." Messaged Tim. Hey Tim, what hotel are we really staying at? The Sandman. Oh,
That is a really cheesy name.
Yes.
Sandman. Mr. Sandman.
That's the
Bring song I said was
gonna
gonna play
play all the time.
Yeah, you can't even go to sleep because that song plays.
no, enter Sandman.
It's both.
Both simultaneously.
At the same time, so you can't enjoy either.
Sucks. I prefer the prior rather than the latter.
Both are good. One at a time, preferably. So then, what did we do? Yeah, then it was the dealer's room. That was.
And we got the big waft of
Oh,
BO.
yeah.
And
Oh,
we were
yeah.
like next to the
I thought
first
we were
people
gonna
in
get
there.
rid of it. Like I thought because it
And it
was
was-
chilly. I'm like, oh man,
Exactly.
we're in.
But
Yeah,
you
'cause,
could
like,
feel
la-
it just
last
pouring
year-
out of the door.
Last year, you could understand because
It was
it was hot out. Everyone waiting in line, and then they go straight to the leisure room. They're hot and sweaty, but it was pretty chilly, right? No one. But
no one was sweating out
and
there.
I really hate to put down a group of people I associate myself with, but anime fans are not a very hygienic bunch.
Oh,
It's just nerds,
they're
bro.
just they're just stinky.
I, on the bright side, changed my DS Spot Pass message to please personal hygiene.
You're doing your part.
I'm
All
doing
all
my
we
part.
can do is just spread the word and go freshly showered.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just
Or at least shower like once in the week before you go.
Yeah,
once
I
in a
still
week.
smell fresh.
From
Right.
Tim's shower last week.
And I took a shower weeks ago, and I'm totally.
It was
fine.
he showered for about 2 days a month.
yeah, just 2
No,
days
that
straight.
is brutal. Like it wasn't so bad. And then you walk into the dealer's room because that's where like the main packing of humans are, and then it just hits you.
They can't see your hands.
Yeah, but you can imagine.
I'm doing hand motions.
They can,
Ugh.
the waft.
Someone
They can
turn my
only dream.
camcorder on so you can watch all my hand motions. No, it hits you like a wall of heat and stink. It's not unbearable.
like-
It's just noticeably unpleasant.
No, it's like you
Right
ever been to
away.
like one of those like
You
health
get
food
used
stores?
to it.
yeah.
Like a health food store that smells like really spicy and it's like smells
Yeah.
like spices. It's like that with ball
Oh,
sweat.
paprika.
Ball sweat specifically. No, I think it's not terrible. It's just like I could like it if this wasn't happening. It's just not pleasant.
I wish you were sweating
Eventually,
air
you-
freshener or
you
something
don't
like that.
need to
Like,
notice.
just, yeah, that's bad when you stop noticing. That means
Yeah.
that you're like,
Hey, your
That
nose
that means
is
you
adjusted.
probably smell just as bad now. It's
that's
absorbed
my
through your pores. You stink now. No, that's why I was smelling myself when I came in. I was like, "Yep, deodorant's still at work here."
Mhm.
Yeah, that sucks. So, what did you guys buy in the dealer's room? I spent a lot of money.
didn't spend actually that much. Well, I spent like around 100. I bought Cards Against Humanity, the game. I bought Final Fantasy 3 for Nintendo DS. And I bought a Marceline Final figure from Adventure Time.
Okay, cool. Jamie, did you get a lot of stuff?
I spent about $40. I got
Wait, hold on. I'm going to, while you're talking, I'm going to go grab my stuff because I bought so much I don't remember.
They
what it
can't
is.
see it.
No, but like I need to.
He needs to see it.
I need to look at it so I can list it. Oh, okay.
But
I'm glad
You
I
need to get
have-
up to
I
grab
bought-
something that's within arm's reach.
I'm glad I have such good sober friends to help me out.
I bought a couple.
Oh, I also bought a
figurines.
piranha plant. Sorry to interrupt, but I bought a piranha
And
plant.
some Pokemon cards.
Pokemon.
I got those from the Noma Noichi, the same guy who sold me the Awesome Champ shirt last year.
Side note, that whatever the hell Jamie just said, it's like a garage sale.
Yeah.
Namanoichi.
What was it called?
Namanoichi.
Namanoichi. I just kept
Tamagotchi.
Whenever I would talk to Tim about it, I would just insert random pasta names.
He called it a rigatoni.
He
did call it a
rigatoni.
man,
Where's the rigatoni
Yeah, I
at?
saw him at the
Probably at that pasta
rigatoni.
restaurant.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Namanoichi?
I also ran into Manav,
Namanoichi.
our friend who we really only see here, but we weren't
I
really
didn't see
expecting.
Manav this year.
Oh,
He was in
Is there a chance
He
general-
saw
Yeah,
you.
he's gonna be here all weekend.
Hey, are we
I think he.
I think he's volunteering.
Yeah. I think he might be associated with Snakes and Lattes in some way
Oh, that's
because he
cool.
was with them.
yeah.
That's who was putting.
And
on
I
that
also ran
area.
into a guy that I knew from like my college days from North Bay, which is ridiculous because it's
Small
like
world.
a billion miles away.
And there's 20,000 people here, and you.
And there's
Yeah,
like
spot
4
him.
people in North Bay.
Is
So
there actually 20,000? I thought they were sticking to like the 18,000.
It's 18,000 passes, weekend passes.
1800, 1800, right?
No,
18,000.
18,000. 18,000 weekend passes,
Oh,
and that's not counting the individual day.
Yeah,
But some
they-
people who buy the weekend passes don't come Friday. Not many, but some.
still.
But, and then like
Ridiculous
Saturday's the
odds.
biggest
I'm
day.
just estimating 20,000.
Man, some little Asian girl like fucking pushed me really hard, like in
Oh,
the
they're-
garage sale. They were like brutal.
Oh, they're-
and I wanted to push her back, but I'm a nice guy.
I got
so I
the-
just pushed the big guy next to her.
I got in a Canadian standoff with one guy. I said he could go. He said I could go. And then some little girl just pushed us both out of the way. Elbows flying.
Well, see,
Kids these
No
people,
days.
respect.
people are a lot more aggressive at the
Amanoichi?
Rigatonichi.
Just make sure
Just go
that
to
you
the
don't
garage
get
sale.
touched by a BOP.
We also had aggressive people at the like. I didn't get a look at any of the video games in the.
Oh, yeah.
Dealer-
I did, but there was nothing.
Did not.
good. It's because I just pushed. There
I
was
did
some guy that
eventually.
pushed one of you guys, and I pushed him back really hard and took his spot. And I didn't feel bad about it at all.
I think that was around me because I kind of remember you doing.
I
that.
remember you pushing me out of the way.
You pushed him out of the way because he accidentally bumped into me. That's probably what happened.
No, there was one kid I remember like I elbowed him like 5 times purposely because he like I think he like bumped into some chick and like pushed her out of the way. So I was like, "Oh, you're an asshole!" And I freaking just
Dick.
kept elbowing him.
Whenever I would accidentally bump into people. Okay, so I'm dressed as D this year. He has a sun hat, which is a very wide brim
A
traveler's hat,
giant
so to
D.
speak. And I'm the D. I'm giving people D. But no, so if I would accidentally bump someone with it, because it sticks out quite a bit, they obviously when you're hit with it, you turn around and see what it is, and because it's a hat, my face is just right there because I'm trying to peek over them, and they just turn around and just my face. I basically got like inches away from kissing a dozen people today.
Mostly do.
Oh, Jamie's wearing
All
a
dudes.
Mass Effect N7 shirt, and every time he sees someone wearing it, he kisses the other person, regardless of sex or age.
Yeah, I like to think
It's
that's
actually quite criminal.
Yeah,
It was one of the running themes of the day, along with DJ Say and
DJ
Frozen
Say.
P
Yeah,
discs.
DJ Say, look forward to that radio show coming up.
DJ says.
It's completely.
Oh, and poop everywhere. DJ Say is just gonna poop everywhere.
Oh, we're not keeping this hotel room because there's not enough beds. I better poop in all these places.
Poop in a lot of hidden places in this hotel.
Good thing you didn't.
Yeah, I think the Namanoichi place, it's more aggressive because you have a very limited
Yeah,
amount
it's
of
2
time.
hours and only one day.
Yeah, like
Plus, as soon as something like there's only like one of everything, so like
Yeah.
as soon
Yeah.
as it's gone, it's gone.
like the dealer's room is all there. A lot of people actually have stores and stuff and shops, and it's open all weekend, all 3 days. Whereas the Namanoichi thing, it's kind of like a garage sale, so to speak, and it's 2 hours one day. So yeah, everyone wants to see everything because it's not open all weekend.
Speaking of that, I bought the Final Fantasy 3 at that rigatoni thing, and that guy, like, he
How
did
many
not-
things did you leave out when I asked you what you bought today?
No, I said Final Fantasy 3, but I'm
Did
just
you?
giving a little side story with it.
Okay.
It's because
Little
it
history.
was $10, and I go to hand the guy 20, and he's like, "Oh no, it's $10." I'm like, "Yeah, you could give me change," and it like seemed to blow his mind. So I just
Oh.
pulled out $10 and gave it to him because I didn't want to like rip him off. I felt bad. I was
you,
like,
you gotta have change, right?
his face was like it
I
just
don't-
lit up in like
He's
question.
like, I don't
like,
have change for you.
Well,
You're
I-
running a shop.
He starts like pulling like money out of like a money clip. It's like 2 20s and a 5. I'm like, that's
he
not
pulls out
change.
like Australian dollar bills.
Yeah, like
How
Prussian
do I-
francs or something like that.
Rupees.
He pulls
Not
out.
Indian rupees, highly
Just a rupee.
Hyrulean
Oh
rupees.
yes, he has a pocket full of Dutch marks, a currency that does not even exist anymore. All right, Tim, what did you get?
I bought some dice. I also bought a card game. Is it a card game? Once Upon a Time?
Kinda. It has cards. It's a storytelling
There's
game.
Yeah, it's
cards.
cards and it's a
Cards is
game.
card game.
Yeah, it's a storytelling game that you use the cards to tell the stories.
Is that really what? I don't know anything about. Tell me a bit about this. Well, what you know.
I actually don't know
It's,
anything about
You
it.
just saw it like that's
Basically-
a nice box. I'll purchase
It
this.
Literally, that's
There's-
pretty much
there's
it.
a- There's a
I
bunch
do that
of
with alcohol all the time.
everyone gets a bunch of story cards, and they're different plot points, like a dragon, a knight, or some sort of situation. Then everyone has one ending card, and your goal is to play all your story cards and then your ending card, and have your ending card, and if you play your ending, you win.
That's
And as
how
you
it
go
is.
on, like it starts with one storyteller, and you can interrupt and take over the story and change it to how you want.
Like kind of like throwing a plot
Yeah.
twist.
Like say, okay, you start off with the knight. You start off with your knight's adventure, so somebody else lays one. Then somebody else comes along with
AIDS.
evil.
Oh.
Or AIDS. Both are evil things.
They're both terrible things.
And it's like, then they become the storyteller.
Okay, cool.
I meant like legal AIDS, not like the disease. You guys are fucking...
Yeah. Get
I
out.
meant like, you know,
Those
people
things are
that, people that
terrible.
help you get in shape and lose weight.
Yeah. But
Personal
I watched the
trainers?
tutorial
Yeah.
on
No, they're
tabletop.
called
I didn't
AIDS.
even watch the whole episode, so that's what I'm assuming.
I just looked at the back of the box. It looked pretty neat. Looked
It's
like
cool.
a fantasy type.
And for
Story
a
game.
game, it was
It was
20
only 20
bucks.
bucks, yeah.
And most of the things are 40 to 50.
$20.
Like
tax
Ticket to
included.
Ride is still $50 everywhere at least.
I don't even know what that is.
It's another.
Pretty sure it's a ticket that lets you ride on a train or a bus.
It's the
Maybe
game
a
where
bus.
you try and build the longest railroad across America.
I gotcha.
It's actually pretty cool.
America.
Mhm.
What else you buy, Tim?
America. I bought a triple volume of Mushishi, the manga.
That's the last 3 volumes.
The last 3
And
volumes.
you're pretty sure you have all of them now. but-
Yes, I know I bought at least 1 to 6 and possibly the 7th. And then I saw 8, 9, 10 all in one.
Yeah.
And I bought it then Nomanuishi.
So worst case scenario is you need to get 8 or 7.
7, yeah. It's all out of print now. They stopped making it in 2008. I didn't even know this until I started buying it, because I started buying it in like 2009.
Is that making it more expensive,
Yeah, kind of.
or is there
Because
not really
it's-
much of a demand? So
Manga usually goes super, super cheap there. People are like, yeah, $2-3 for a volume.
Yeah.
When they first came out, they were $10 a volume, and I still had to pay $10 a volume
okay,
because it's rare. It went kind of back to normal price,
yeah.
which is totally fine with me. I'm happy paying that price.
I for the Vampire Hunter D manga, I usually pay around $15.
Yeah.
Because those
Brand
are,
new, yeah.
Yeah, those are brand new. I get them from Chapters.
Yeah, that's not a half bad price.
Sometimes
Maybe they have a price on the back.
if you wait out till Anime North, a lot of places will sell it at the U.S. cover price without tax.
If
Yeah, they
that,
have-
a lot of times if people just have a big stockpile, it's take 5 for $10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone was
usually-
yelling that today. Usually they don't even yell it till Sunday.
Yeah, they
Well,
don't.
that's gonna be like 15.
The thing about the D mangas are those are actually coming out still.
Mhm.
So but usually it's just they'll sell it at American cover price, no tax. So you save like $4. Maybe.
Yeah, the American cover price for this is $25, and the Canadian is
And
$29.30.
what'd you pay?
So
Okay.
So you
pretty
pay
much
Canadian
pretty
price.
much the cover price.
Yeah, you didn't pay tax, so it's
Yeah.
better than ordering it anywhere else or
Yeah.
buying it at Chapters, really,
Yeah, and it's
or any Kohl's type store.
it could possibly have completed my collection on it too. I
Yeah.
don't know 100% for sure. So I'll give it a read.
Buy anything else?
No, I think that was it.
Yeah,
Just the 3 things.
the only
And
manga.
here
I
comes
have-
Dereck list of a billion things
Yeah, what I did was I took out a bunch of money.
and a mortgage.
I took out more money than I
Alone?
thought I would need, just in case. And then I spent all of it in the first day. But if my parents are listening to this, don't worry. I saved up a lot of money. I can literally buy whatever I want, and I can still pay rent and everything.
I'm sure they're listening.
I'm not they're probably the only people that watch my videos. I'm not being irresponsible. I did save up a lot of money so I could spend frivolously.
I'm my own man. I can do what I want.
I'm an adult. I can have rosebuds for dinner. Don't judge me.
That was a bad choice.
Yeah, rosebud, so good.
No,
Rosebuds
it
and
wasn't.
that
It
pink
wasn't
liquor.
the rosebuds. It was the what is it?
Strawberry smoothie.
Strawberry
Vex.
smoothie Vex.
Why did you offer me that? And why did I drink it?
I told you it was really bad.
I
Like, do you
didn't
want one?
believe you. You usually
I
say
didn't
like all.
believe you.
Why would you believe me?
Because you usually say all sorts of alcohol are bad, and then you're
Yeah,
like,
but I like
delicious.
coolers and fruity drinks. So if I say a cooler or fruity drink is bad, it means it's bad.
It was bad.
Yeah.
You didn't so much say it was bad as just too sweet.
Yeah,
And John's
it
like,
was
no,
too-
I can't be too sweet. I mean,
Well, it was
I
too
feel
sweet.
challenged now.
Was it too sweet?
Oh, it was too sweet.
You should've
And
just
washing
listened.
it down with rosebuds, even though Dereck insists they're not as sweet. There's a different type of sweet because chocolate isn't sweet.
I didn't make you have either. I said if anyone wants that, or if anyone wants to share my rosebuds, please do.
I did. And
You
I
were the
got
one that partook of both of your own accord.
And
you
I got
suffered for
sick.
it.
That's true.
Anyways.
You're your own man. You take your.
I was here for
Take
not
your
even like an
consequences.
hour and a half, and I got
You were
sick.
throwing.
He just got a mild case of diabetes.
Diabetes. My doctor says I can eat people with type 2 diabetes.
So, as you guys know, but listeners do not know, one of the things I
Wilford
bought
Brimley.
was milk pocky.
I didn't know that until just now when you started
Well,
opening it.
I am
You
trying
told
to
me.
open the package, but
I
I just
knew
Well, I'm not part of your secret milk pocky club.
I will
There's a
offer
reason
you
for
some,
that.
and if you get sick, you can't blame me. The reason I
Oh,
got
it's too sweet. Too sweet.
I know this is good. The thing about milk pocky though is it's really hard to find. There's like at Anime North, you think any pocky is easy to find. Not milk pocky. Last year, I didn't find any. The year before that, I found a little bit, and this year I found a little bit again.
And now no one else has any because Dereck bought it
I
all.
almost bought Ivory Pocky because it was the same color, and I was like, "Is this just milk renamed?" Because I figured they just stopped it because it wasn't anywhere. I don't know why, because it's my favorite.
Because they make it exactly for Dereck.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just make it for you.
They're like, Derek's not buying enough milk Pocky. We can't keep selling it.
That's why they don't stock Cherry Coke in Canada anymore. It's because I don't buy enough of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I
The
bought
only reason.
milk Pocky, 2 boxes. I'll buy 200 tomorrow. I just need to take some money out of the ATM so I can afford more Pocky.
If I take money out, it means hold someone up with James Beard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You should steal that dragon that Daenerys has. That's a huge weapon.
You can get a whole army for that.
I'll take a Pocky if I get.
Yeah, you can't blame me if you don't like it and get sick.
Oh, just tastes like that smoothie earlier.
Okay, anyways, on with it now.
That was actually pretty delicious.
It is good, isn't it?
I don't know what Pocky is.
It's
It's
just
like
like
bread?
it's like a cookie
Cookie
stick
stick.
dipped in flavor stuff. This-
Dim flavors.
This claims to be milk flavor. This is not what milk tastes like. This
It is
tastes
not.
way better than milk.
If milk tastes
Basically
like this,
sugar.
there would be no calcium deficiencies in the
Mm-hmm.
world.
Okay, so at the Kuinichi,
Queenichi.
I'm pretty sure that's just Japanese for female ninja. Anyways, I bought Legend of Spyro: Dawn of the Dragon for PS3.
You still haven't checked inside to make sure there's a disc.
Oh yeah, the game is in fact in the case. That's good to know.
No manual.
I don't need a manual.
No service.
Decent condition disc. Anyways, this game is actually considered one of, it's like top 3 or 5 for the hardest Xbox game to get, and at least top 10 for hardest PS3. It's old too. It doesn't even have trophies. That's how old it is.
It's
But
pretty old.
I do love the Legend of Spyro here, and Spyro the Dragon. I just like Legend of Spyro more because it's more mature, and it's got Elijah Wood voices Spyro. Does a great job.
Gary
Voices
Oldman as well,
Frodo.
and Christina Ricci.
Yeah, Gary Oldman does the Fire
It
Dragon.
doesn't matter what Gary Oldman does. He's just in it.
Yeah. He's I can't remember the name of the fire dragon. It's a fiery type name.
Flamo.
And they actually
Flamo.
the voice actor for Sparks has changed for each one. In the first one, it was David Spade. In the second one, it was the person that does Fry's voice from Futurama. I don't know the name. And in this one, I have no idea who the actor is. And actually, at the beginning of the name, or the beginning of the game, pardon me, they're the dragons and Sparks are frozen in a crystal, and when they break out, Sparks is like, "Are you okay, Sparks?" And Sparks actually says, "I'm okay, but my voice keeps changing." So they kind of acknowledge that they can't get.
So
the
wait,
same
Sparks says, "Are you okay, Sparks?" And then Sparks replies to
Is
himself.
that what I just said?
Oh, it
Sparks-
most certainly is.
Sparks can
Oh,
talk to himself. Can he?
he could. No, Spyro asks if
So
Sparks.
it makes
is
more
okay.
sense because he has a split personality. That's why his voice changes too.
Yeah, no, they
all
acknowledge
coming
that the
together.
voice
It's all
actor
coming
keeps changing.
together.
I thought that was funny.
That's a nod to itself. That's
And
pretty
also, because I'm pretty sure Chris won't be listening to this, for Chris's birthday coming up, I bought 2 Sentry turret figures. They do not. There's like, I think there's like 6 different designs, and it just shows a plain one on the box, but there's a random one inside. So I'm gonna let him pick one.
good.
and
Maybe
then
there's bees.
there could be bees instead. It's not buzzing at all. Bees buzz.
Could be dead bees.
They're just sleeping.
It could be a
Yeah, it's 1 a.m.
design turret. So anyways, yeah, because I love the Portal turrets. Me and Chris played Portal 2 together, so that's kind of our thing. So there's that. He's going to pick at random which one he gets, and I'm going to have the other one.
How romantic.
Yeah, we'll open our Portal turrets together.
How bromantic.
It'll be the
I
bromance.
think that counts as a proposal.
Oh, you forgot to mention.
Implying that me and Chris aren't already engaged.
Yeah, he opens it, he's like, I will.
Yeah. No, we're engaged.
Yes.
I'm not gonna explain that because I'd like to leave that out of context for people listening.
YOLO swag.
So okay, I bought three
There's
Sega
like
Saturn
drooling over
games.
here.
I thought you only bought 2. You only bought 2 when you talked to you in the dealer room.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
you-
I bought 2 in the dealer room and 1 in the
Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi room.
One of the type of games.
Oh, that's happening.
The 1 is Arcade's Greatest Hits, Midway's Arcades. There's like 6 on here.
Midway is not
Oh,
even a
let's
company
see.
anymore.
It has Bubbles, Defender 2, Robotron, Defender, Joust, and Sinistar. Only 2 of which I recognize, but
Joust is awesome, I think.
yeah, Joust and Sinistar are the ones.
That's one where you like go full front of nudity and like get an erection and just run at each other.
Yep.
Full force. That's jousting, right?
That's
Unfortunately.
that's the jousting we do. That's not the official jousting.
Oh.
But anyways, yeah. So I made like, if people are like, "Oh, that game sucks. Why'd you buy it?" Because I love Sega Saturn, and I buy any Saturn game that isn't sports and that I can afford.
Mhm.
There's actually one I can't afford, but as soon as we're done recording, I'm going to use Tim's laptop to see how much it is on eBay, and if it's around the same price, I'm just going to spend all my cash on it. The other one is Blackfire. It is a helicopter fighting game. Again, I don't like those kind of games, but it's not sports, so I want
A
it.
helicopter fighting game, like a Street Fighter, but with helicopters.
No, it's helicopters that fight each other in the air. There's screenshots of tanks.
That one helicopter game for PS1.
Nuclear Strike.
Nuclear Strike.
That
Fucking
game was
badass
awesome.
Game. Badass game. Very hard
Yeah,
though.
PS1.
It's actually up on the PlayStation Network. It's been up there for a while.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
There was
I
actually
remember
So many memories. We played so much of that.
Yeah.
there was a helicopter Army Men game on PlayStation 1 that was pretty good too.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Uh-huh.
What's your last game?
The third one is Scud, the disposable assassin.
I thought it said Sam and Max, and I was really excited.
I don't think there's a Sam Max game on Saturn. This one
That's why I was
does not
excited.
have it's the original case and mail, but it does not have a backing to it or a side. That's okay though.
You can just print that bitch off.
I take my Saturn games how I can get them, because there's when I was buying it, actually it's like, oh, that one's pretty hard to find. I'm like, excuse me, every Saturn game is hard to find, okay?
Yeah, that one's especially hard.
Yeah, so if I see one, I buy it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'll try all these out. Maybe,
Remember, if it doesn't work, toothpaste trick.
yeah, maybe you will see these in future videos, because I plan on getting Chris to play a lot of bad games. Because I like to watch my friends suffer. I'm a terrible person like that. I think that's all I bought.
No one for dinner.
I actually plan on buying more. I wanted to get Star Flux, because that game's cool. I like to
I
have
didn't see Starflux. I saw Oz Flux and another Flux, but not Starflux.
what are the other fluxes? And where are they
Same
from?
game, just different settings.
Different things.
You know, like the Star Fox,
Starflux
obviously
is
the
sci-fi
sci-fi.
parody. Parody.
There's
Pharisee?
Parody.
You haven't had any to
Pharisee.
drink. What's your excuse?
I don't know.
You had a
You
shot
feel
or
it?
two, Cleo.
And I've also
Tequila.
been up since 6 o'clock in the morning
I woke up at 6.
after
Just kill you.
5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, Derek slept for like 28 hours.
I slept for like 9.
He slept from 8 p.m. to 6 p.m.
How does
of
a
the
Jamie make a
same
life?
day. Yeah, I don't know how Jamie makes a life. We already had this discussion in the Tamagotchi room.
What the?
We're like, we
What
saw
does
you like
Mother
looking
Nature-
for us, and we're like, oh, and I like waved to you, and you just like went down another aisle, and we're just like, screw it, let's just go to the dealer room. I don't know how Jamie makes a life.
How does a Jamie make a life?
Tim,
I
tell
might not have actually been looking for you. I might have just been looking
talk
for
about how you met up with John and hung out with John without John being aware that you guys were hanging out.
True. Good story. Yeah. So